Hey guys, 91 Extreme RT here with episode 2, or part 2 of my beginner's guide for Rift. Now, my first video I thought I covered everything, but usually after you're done making something, you think of about 10 or 15 other things that you really forgot to add. So this is why I'm making part 2. Now, to add to the list of things a beginner to Rift should know is the mounts. There is no minimum level requirement to mount up on Rift. So as soon as you have enough money to buy your first mount, or say you have like an incentive mount that you either bought off the Rift store or it was part of like a game package that you bought, you can have a mount at level 1 if you really wanted to. So that is one key feature that I did leave out of the other video. The next thing you should know is that the map up here in the upper right, you can select this top button right here and you can set it to show whatever you want. Like right now I have bank, low level quests, high level quests turned off, and everything else is turned on. So okay, now continuing on, I had some people message me about my YouTube videos and shit, but to continue on with the beginner's guide here, when you quest through everything and you hit level 50, you can go right to the Storm Legion. The Storm Legion portal is out in like the little frozen lake here, out by the Chancel of Labors and Iron Pine Peak. Now, you can go right there, but I would actually honestly suggest that you go to Ember Isle first, because Ember Isle has higher level mobs, like up to level 52 I believe. So I would go to Ember Isle first before going to the Storm Legion zone. Ember Isle is actually one of my favorite zones due to the fact of how fucking cool it looks. So I'm just gonna head over there right now and show you what I mean. Alright, we are now in Ember Isle. This place is freaking cool as hell. So, got the dormant core right here. This big pit full of dinosaurs or whatever down there. Oh shit. Well, while I'm down here, might as well kill this dude. And mine. Now, the second or third, or I don't even know what I'm on right now. The next thing I'm going to talk about is the professions. Now, the professions are like your crafting stuff or gathering abilities in Rift. So, and there's a bunch of like main ones that you can do, and a bunch of like sub professions that you can do. You can have a total of, I believe it's 3 different professions. Now into the Tempest Bay crafting hall. The professions in Rift, you got a little laboratory thing. That's for the apothecary or like potion making. You got the forge for weaponsmithing and armor smithing. You have like the little loom thing here for outfitting, and you have the workbench here for some weaponsmithing and outfitting too. So you can have 3 main professions, and you can have a couple other sub professions. Like I have outfitter and weaponsmith as my 2 main, or outfitter, weaponsmith, and mining as my main professions, and my sub-professions would be survival and fishing. So, survival would be more or less, like your food maker, like, your fish feast maker, and your fishing as well. Fishing, don't really need to explain that. So there's a bunch of different professions. You can have up to a total of pretty much 5. So 3 main ones and 2 sub ones, or like, they're considered crafting professions, but they're not. They're basically free ones that you can do, so you can pretty much have 5 different professions. And another thing to note about Rift is that recently or a couple months ago or whatever, they took out the fall damage in the game, so you don't have to worry about sliding off a cliff and dying, because they were having some clipping issues. So they just removed the fall damage in general. So it's pretty cool. And it's also nice to know that, especially when you're farming stuff, you can take a short cliff or a shortcut right off of a cliff if you want to, and not get hurt by it. One last thing that I want to talk about in this episode, I guess, is repairing. You don't have to worry about repairing unless you die. When you die, your soul takes, a 10% soul vitality hit, and you start out at 100%, so you can die pretty much 10 times before you have to worry about repairing. So it's kind of nice, because instead of randomly having to fork out, tons of gold and plat, like in, like, say, World of Warcraft, for, you're out questing, all of a sudden half your gear's fucking dead because you just kept you were getting beat on for like the last hour or whatever. It was kind of an annoyance. And so in this game, you don't have to worry about repairing unless you die. And even if you do die, you can die, like I said, up to 10 times before you have to repair. Because once your soul vitality hits 0%, you'll take like a 50% stat debuff on your entire character. So you'll have less health, less armor, less damage, less everything, until you repair your soul vitality. So and it's not even really that expensive. I would say at my level, I'm not sure if it changes at all throughout the levels, but let's say if I had to repair from 0 vitality, it's like 2.5 plat or so to repair. So that's one thing to note, is that you don't have to randomly repair in the middle of questing. You only have to repair if you die. So if you're a really good player and you don't die that often, well, you don't have to repair all that often. So it kind of rewards you for not being a noob, I guess. So that has been episode 2, or part 2 of my beginner's guide for Rift. Now, I'm sick as hell right now, and you can probably hear it because I sound like shit probably, but oh well. So I've had a request to do more videos of this, so I'm going to be getting on that. Me and Swifty, we just did our second video yesterday, and we're going to be getting that up hopefully in the next day or two here, but we got done recording everything yesterday, and so look forward to that. I'll put up another video and a link to it when we get that actually uploaded. So alrighty, hopefully this helps some people, and I will see you later.